What if I told you there's a test that can reveal the true power of your mind? A test that has nothing to do with your education, your vocabulary, or how many facts you've memorized. This isn't about what you know, it's about how you think. We live in a world that's obsessed with knowledge, with crystallized intelligence. But true intelligence, what psychologists call fluid intelligence, is something deeper. It's your ability to see patterns where others see chaos. It's the power to solve novel problems you've never encountered before. It's the raw processing power of your brain. And today, we are going to put that power to the test. I'm about to show you a single problem. It's a type of puzzle designed to measure pure, abstract reasoning. It's simple to understand, but deceptively difficult to solve. It's designed to be a true test of fluid intelligence. And statistics show that over 99% of people who attempt it will get it wrong on their first try. Are you in the top 1%? Let's find out. But before I reveal the puzzle, I want you to do something. Find a quiet space. Remove all distractions. The solution to this problem requires pure, uninterrupted focus. Okay, are you ready? Here is the problem. It's called the cognitive reflection test, developed by psychologist Shane Frederick. It consists of 3 simple questions. I will show them on screen, and I will read them out loud. I want you to pause the video after I read them and write down the very first answer that comes to your mind. Then, and only then, think about the problem more deeply. Here we go. Question 1. A bat and a ball cost $1.10 in total. The bat costs $1 more than the ball. How much does the ball cost? Question 2. If it takes 5 machines 5 minutes to make 5 widgets, how long would it take 100 machines to make 100 widgets? Question 3. In a lake there is a patch of lily pads. Every day the patch doubles in size. If it takes 48 days for the patch to cover the entire lake, how long would it take for the patch to cover half of the lake? Okay, pause the video now. Write down your first intuitive answers. Then, take your time and see if you want to change them. Don't come back until you have your final answers for all 3 questions. Welcome back. Do you have your answers? Let's go through them one by one and see how you did. Let's start with question 1. The bat and ball problem. A bat and a ball cost $1.10 in total. The bat costs $1 more than the ball. How much does the ball cost? What was your first intuitive answer? If you are like the vast majority of people, including over 50% of students at Harvard and MIT, you said the ball costs 10 cents. It feels right. The numbers $1.10 add up to $1.10. It's simple and clean, but it's wrong. Let's think about it. If the ball costs 10 cents and the bat costs $1 more than the ball, then the bat would cost $1.10. And $1.10 plus 10 cents is $1.20, not $1.10. Your intuition has led you down the wrong path. The correct answer is that the ball costs 5 cents. If the ball is 5 cents and the bat is $1 more than the ball, then the bat costs $1.05, and $1.05 plus 5 cents equals $1.10. Why is this so difficult? Because our brain is lazy. It uses mental shortcuts, or heuristics, to save energy. It sees the numbers $1.10 and $1 and instinctively jumps to the easiest possible conclusion. Overriding that intuitive leap requires conscious, deliberate effort. It requires you to stop, question your own first thought, and engage your analytical mind. That is fluid intelligence in action. How did you do on the first one? Let's move on to question 2, the widget machine problem. If it takes 5 machines 5 minutes to make 5 widgets, how long would it take 100 machines to make 100 widgets? The intuitive answer that jumps out is 100 minutes. The number 100 just seems to fit the pattern. Again, this is our brain's love for simple symmetry, but again, it's wrong. Let's break this down from first principles. If 5 machines take 5 minutes to make 5 widgets, that means each individual machine takes 5 minutes to make its own single widget. The machines are working in parallel. So, if you have 100 machines all working at the same time, each one will produce its own widget. And since each machine takes 5 minutes to do its job, it would take exactly 5 minutes for all 100 machines to produce their 100 widgets. The correct answer is 5 minutes. This question tests your ability to understand a system and its underlying logic, rather than just getting seduced by the surface-level numbers. It tests whether you can see the relationship between the components, not just the numbers themselves. Okay, 2 down, 1 to go. This last one is often considered the trickiest. Question 3. The lily pad problem. In a lake, there is a patch of lily pads. Every day, the patch doubles in size. If it takes 48 days for the patch to cover the entire lake, how long would it take for the patch to cover half of the lake? The intuitive answer, the one that feels right, is 24 days. Half the time for half the lake. It seems perfectly logical. But once more, your intuition has set a trap for you. The key to this problem is the phrase every day. The patch doubles in size. The growth is exponential. Let's work backward from the end point. If on day 48, the patch covers the entire lake, and the patch doubles in size every day, then on the day before day 48, The patch must have been half the size of the entire lake. The correct answer is 47 days. This question is a pure test of logical inference. It requires you to ignore the tempting, easy arithmetic and think about the nature of exponential growth. It is a perfect example of how our brains can be tricked by patterns that seem logical but are fundamentally flawed. So, how did you do? Did you get all 3 correct? If so, congratulations. You have demonstrated a powerful ability to override your flawed intuition and engage in deep, analytical thought. You are part of a very small minority. If you got 1 or 2 wrong, you are in very good company, along with the majority of students at the world's top universities. And if you got all 3 wrong on your first intuitive try, don't worry. That's the most common result. This test isn't about shaming anyone. It's a brilliant demonstration of a fundamental truth about intelligence. Our brains are wired to be efficient, to save energy, to take shortcuts. True intelligence is not the absence of these shortcuts, but the awareness of them. It is the ability to catch yourself, to pause, and to ask, is my first thought actually the right thought? This skill, this cognitive reflection is more important than any fact you can memorize. It is the foundation of good decision-making, creative problem-solving, and a truly intelligent mind. What were your answers? Be honest. Let us know in the comments how you did on this test. If you enjoyed this challenge, please give the video a like and subscribe to High IQ Society for more tests and deep dives that will challenge the way you think.